Hello, so today we'll be reviewing your goals you made for this lesson, and hopefully I will be able to give you some tangible and transparent feedback for future actionable steps. I believe that effective feedback has to be based on goals. So how do you think the lesson went pertaining to your goal for student engagement?
I think it went well. I felt the students were engaged and also had a high participation rate.
I have written down here that your goal for the lesson was to improve student engagement and participation. I see that you had a goal of 80% of your students to be on task during the lesson. That translates to about 20 students. Do you feel that you had about 20 students engaged for most of the lesson?
I believe I had at least 20 students engaged for most of the lesson. If a student was off task, I made sure to redirect them.
How do you know if the students were engaged in the activity?
During the lesson, I used a variety of strategies to check if the students were understanding content. These strategies were chosen to promote peer-to-peer discussions, and also the students were randomly chosen to share their thinking.
I also believe that feedback needs to be have some tangible results. So I would have to agree with you, and I counted at least 20% of your students were engaged. I marked them as engaged if they were listening and participating. I wrote down during the lesson you checked for understanding 5 times. I noted that you had the students discuss with their peers, and also the students were asked to answer questions randomly to promote participation. I notated that at least 80% of the students participated in these activities.